Let's solve some profit and loss problems here. The first one is this. 3 paintings were bought for rupees 140 each. Find the total selling price if the paintings were sold at a profit of 90 rupees. The problem says that the paintings were bought for 140 rupees each and there were 3 such paintings. That means the cost price is going to be 140 multiplied by 3. That will be the total cost price. So CP equals 3 multiplied by 140 because there are 3 paintings. 14 3s are 42. That means the product here is 420. So 420 rupees is the total cost price. Now we know that the profit was 90 rupees. Since there was profit, the selling price SP is going to be higher than the CP. How much more? 90 rupees more than the CP. So if I just add 90 rupees to CP, I am going to get SP. This is one way of solving this problem. The other way is simply write down the formula that you know. Profit equals SP minus CP. And profit here is 90. SP is something that you need to calculate minus CP, which is 420. That means something minus 420 equals 90. That means that number, that SP is going to be 90 rupees plus 420 rupees. So when you add these two numbers, you get 510 rupees. 420 plus 100 is 520. That means 420 plus 90 is 510. So the total selling price here is 510 rupees. Now what I am going to do next is I am going to modify this problem a little bit. The rest of the problem is going to be exactly the same, but I am going to add one word at the end and I am going to say like this. Find the total selling price if the paintings were sold at a profit of 90 rupees each. See, in the previous problem, the profit was 90 rupees in total. In this example, the paintings are sold at a profit of 90 rupees each. That means the profit 90 rupees is there for each painting. So the CP cost price remains as is like before, which is 3 multiplied by 140 equals 420. But in this case, the profit changes. How? Because you are going to multiply 90 by 3 here, because 90 rupees is the profit for every painting. So the profit is 3 multiplied by 90. 9 3s are 27. That means the product is 270 here. And now it is easy to calculate the selling price. It's just like before. You have profit equal to selling price minus cost price and substitute all the values. 270 equals SP minus 420. That means SP is higher than 420 by 270 rupees. So add 270 to 420. The addition is quite simple. 400 and 200 equals 600. 20 and 70 equals 90. So the addition of these two numbers is 690. That means the total selling price here is 690 rupees. Let's go back to the line where it says 270 equals SP minus 420. After this, what we did is we added 420 and 270 to calculate SP. Now sometimes this can be confusing. You may not be sure whether to add or subtract two numbers, which two numbers to add or subtract, and exactly how to solve this. You know, sometimes whenever you get these kind of confusions, what you do is you take a very simple single digit example similar to this and try to solve it. And whatever you do in that example, replicate that here. For example, we all know that 10 minus 6 equals 4. So based on that, I can write a problem like this. 4 equals question mark minus 6. That means what minus 6 equals 4? So if I have to find out this answer, what am I going to do? How will I find the answer as 10? I'm going to add 6 and 4, right? Replicate that here. This problem is exactly like that. Instead of 4, there is 270, and instead of 6, there is 420. So now if I want to find that SP, which is there instead of the question mark, what am I going to do? I'm going to add these two numbers. In my example, if I get 10, which is the right answer, here also I'm going to get the right answer. So if at any point of time you are confused what to do, you always work out a small problem taking simple single digits and then replicate that here. Let's solve one more problem here. A bicycle was sold for 1730 rupees at 250 rupees of loss. What was the cost price of the bicycle? Now you have the selling price here. It was sold at 1730. So 1730 is the SP, and it is written that there was a loss. So loss equals 250, and you know that loss equals cost price minus selling price. So let's substitute the values. 250 equals CP, which is the cost price which we have to find out, minus 1730. Now you know, if you are confused what to add, what to subtract, exactly how to do this, you can always work out a simple problem on the side and then replicate here. So you can do that if you want, and you will figure out that CP equals 250 plus 1730. The addition is very simple. 1700 plus 200 is 1900, and 50 plus 30 equals 80. So the answer is 1980 or 1980. That means the answer here, the cost price is 1980 rupees.